You know, the type who just won't stop sexually harassing people. I've learned gravity. What does gravity do? Get gravitied. Can't gravity me? Must be for enemies. But then why is it on my healing section? I did not design my layout. AoE? Sounds wonderful. Wait, AoE healing? That would be nice. I don't have one of those. I bet it is. Lady Laviva tells me that you are nearly ready to open the sixth and final gate. No AoE damage? Okay. Well, AoE damage would be nice as well. Let's see. Lady Laviva tells me that you're nearly ready to open the sixth and final gate. Yes, I said final. We know there are 7 heavens, but opening the 7th is impossible. Well, except upon our death, of course. An attempt to attune the pole star would be sheer madness, and most certainly spell your doom. But look at me, even now attempting to tutor the great old, when it's obvious your talent far surpasses mine. Forgive me. Lady Laviva has yet to depart for the final location of the gate. Doubtless she fears yet another bandit attack. But whatever the reason, she remains on the 2nd floor and has asked that you visit her at your earliest convenience. Howdy. You've come far since that faithful day, our paths crossed in the Black Shroud. And now, here we are on the cusp of your attunement with the 6th heaven. Time truly waits no man, does it? Before we set forth on this task, I wish to teach you of a technique known as synastry. By temporarily joining your fate with that of your companions, they will reap the star's benefits as you do. As a passable journeyman astrologian, you already wield sufficient control over Aether. You need to only focus it on establishing your bond with your chosen ally to achieve synastry. Oh, that's the one where when I heal them, I heal myself as well? Or whenever I heal anyone, the person I synaster gets healed as well? I can't remember. I can't synaster you. Astrologian attire? That sounds awesome. I believe you're ready to attune with the final constellation. The location of our next lesson is actually not that far. I assume your travels have taken you to Camp Dragonhead? Excellent. I, as always, will go ahead to make my final readings. If each of our previous outings are any indication, the bandits will harry us. Harry us will most certainly jump at this opportunity. So I would have Kimperain scout the area ahead of time and report any suspicious activity to the knights garrisoned at the camp. Let someone else bloody their hands for a change, I say. Feel free to tell Jean and Quinard of our plans, though I do not doubt he already has some of his own. Wha! Lady Laviva has already departed? Well, then she must have leapt from the window, for I did not see her use the front door. I dare say that means we will be traveling alone, huh? Of course I will be attending. Why wouldn't I be? And we're off. I wonder if the new Astrologian gear is going to be better than what I'm wearing. I kind of hope it will be. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the Daystar. Like, it doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look me, you know? Alright, there you are. Old and Janoquinard? Well then, it appears giving my constellation map to the Astrologian in Wraithfrost was unwise, as my readings for the location of the sixth heaven have proven slightly off. However, a second calculation has shown that we are close. The optical location lies just to the north here, in the derelict tower known as the Steel Vigil. Oh, for a second I thought she was going to say Stone Vigil. Am I using glamour plates? Not yet. I will be. Quit. Kitty. Yes, yes, I heard the alarm. It is breakfast time, but you're going to have to wait. Meow into the microphone. Good job. Meow. You've the look about you. Might I ask if you've seen the star map before? It was on the person of an astrologian who came to us seeking help after being attacked. Oh, that is a shady looking guy. That is my map, the one I get. Bless somebody. How about you, kitty? I just sneezed on you. But you seem to like it. That is my map, the one I gifted the Astrologian in Wraithfrost. Do you mean to tell me she was set upon again? Your map? Well, then I'm going to have to ask you to accompany me for questioning. The Astrologian claims she wrested this chart from one of her assailants before escaping their grasp. Lady Laviva, why would you assault the selfsame woman you risked your life saving? Because she did not, my lord. Why would you even think something so foolish? This must be some sort of misunderstanding. I was present at the assault. We've saved the young maid, of which you speak, from the party of bandits, and Lady Laviva gave her own constellation map to replace the one damaged by her assailants. My lord Old here was also witness to these proceedings. Well, we have our own witnesses who say otherwise, so until we can have a trial and an educator who can pass his judgment, Lady Laviva will have to come in for questioning, for she herself has admitted the map is hers. It's all right, I've naught to hide, and arguing here will not bring us any closer to the truth. If anything, I wish to confront those women who would bring false accusations against those who saved your life. Very well then, take me where you will. I shall answer your questions, and you will soon learn who is spouting falsehoods. My friends, you need not worry over much, for I shall be in the company of the Temple Knights, where no harm might befall me. I will return once I have proven my innocence. She gonna die. Yeah, it's playing the She Gon' Die music. No harm, quotha. That knight was the self-same Astrologian who we saved in Mordona. The Astrologian who now claims we attacked her. Are you saying the Astrologian was a temple knight? No. Listen, my lord, I'm saying the Astrologian is no more an Astrologian than she is a knight. I'm saying we have been played. We've fallen victim to a ruse that has landed Lady Laviva into the hand of those who've been attempting to kill her since she set foot into Eorzea. Then you're saying she won't be safe in the presence of those temple knights? Those weren't temple knights, my lord. However, they were wearing the colors of our knights most heavenly, and if we were to assault them near this heavily garrisoned Camp Dragonhead, we would be struck full of arrows before anyone asked us why we even drew our blades. No, we must shadow Lady Laviva's captors and wait the opportunity to take her back. How exciting. Can I take point? No? No, of course not. I say we keep our distance until an opportunity to approach Lady Laviva presents itself. And I say that is what I've been saying all along. Now, might I ask that you keep your voice down, my lord? Or it will not matter how concealed we remain. How close can I get? What's up? Pretty close. Anyway. Whee! We creeping. You, bring us some meat for the journey home. Yes, sir. Our imposter Astrologian has left the company to see... I don't know, she's up to something. We'll just do her a quick murder. Not here. No, you die in the snow. It is what it is. Oh, hey, let's, oh, I neglected to do a gravity. I should not have had that second ale. Get gravitoed. Oh, this gravity's cool. Wom 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 wom. It's fortunate for us that they're on foot. If we had to make it to, say, an airship, we'd have had no means of keeping a... Is that an airship I hear? Can we do the murder? Come on, I gotta get the kids to school. Let me do another murder. Cannot wait for stragglers to fall in. Sir, beast approached the company. He says running off to find a beast. Can I do a murder yet? I'll stand back in case I accidentally trigger something. Good morning, I hope I'm doing well. Doing pretty good. Hey, can I do the murder yet? Any day now. But yeah, I'm doing well. Just kind of hanging out, watching them get into this restricted area. Please allow me to do a murder. So eager for murder, but I'm so good at it. Who's this guy? Just as I expected, these fools have led me straight to answers I've sought since my arrival in this backwoods realm. If I'm not mistaken, my trusty companion should be arriving right about now. I'll be taking this. Wow, that is the weakest chain. The moment you lift off in that airship, the whole land will know you are not true Temple Knights, and you will be made to answer for your crimes. Once we're in the air, it will not matter what anyone knows, you fool. We'll not be returning once we have slain you and your friends. Hawkeye. No one shall stand in the way of my fate, especially not some dog's body of the Forum. That's right, you dog's body. Come on, give me the keep. Here. Let's gravity, everybody. Man, that gravity's good. I got you, sealed missive. Of course I knew the Temple Knights were false. I recognized the Astrologian we saved almost immediately. And I find it insulting that they believed I would not. I also knew that they would lead me to the true perpetrators if I played along, fully aware that you loyal three would follow. And I am pleased that you also knew that we would somehow crawl our way out of that little tussle with our lives, because I was uncertain for the most of the journey. Well, I was certain Old would make it, for the stars already told me he would unlock the 6th gate here at the Steel Vigil, the very location we ended up at, despite our unexpected ordeal. Your fate, Janoquinard, well, I never bothered reading it, for I thought you would skip the lesson like you have every other one. Old, gaze upon the night sky and open your soul to the final constellation, the Spear. The Spear is the gate to the 6th heaven, where the Fury resides in a palace of ice carved by your own spear. An ice formed of moonbeams collected by the lover Minfina. The Spear fills us not only with the power to overcome our enemies, but also the compassion that is necessary to grant those self-same enemies mercy. And now that power is yours, to see directed to those whose fate requires it. It is done. You have attuned yourself to the 6th lower heavens. Now that you know their strength, the true journey begins. Neat. The spear blazes in the welkin, unlocking the gates to the 6th heaven. Yeah, my congratulations, old. What has taken me more than 15 summers to accomplish, you have done, and more in a matter of moons. But our time together has taught me that, despite what we may believe they are, we all have our roles, and each role is just as important as the other. Without taking both Kimparain and you under my wing, you would never have saved Laviva from her assailants. Meaning, in a way, I saved Lady Laviva. Not that I am one to take all the credit for such heroism. Here, have a thing. Nor shall I take credit for this missive that never would have been discovered were it not for me taking you and Kimparain under my wing. Ah, that cold stare befits this godforsaken place. Point taken. Let us break the seal and see what... This handwriting. I've seen it many times before. It is my uncle's. But that would mean... It would mean the highest ranking in Astrologian in all Ishgard has been attempting to assassinate us. If the tribunal were to hear of this, he would be hanged. And hanging will only earn us another ill-tempered orthodox astrologian unwilling to open his eyes for the benefit of our discipline. No, we cannot use this missive to our advantage. As long as this remains in our hands, so too does the chief astrologian. Are you saying we use this missive to blackmail Florlamort? I am saying we merely grant the chief astrologian his life in exchange for a little assistance in furthering our just and noble cause. No more, no less. I see. Quite the devil, my dear. Very well, I shall summon mine uncle to the astroscope, where we can present him with our offer. Neat. Where even are we? Deep, deep north. I almost teleported to Camp Dragonhead, which apparently we walked from. It felt like a much longer distance than that. Let me say that. Did I get my Astrologian gear yet? Neat. Is that my key items? It was. There's my items. No Astrologian gear yet. Alright, I'm gonna get him from above. We're gonna pincer attack. Oh, we're meeting him up here, are we? Why must you insist on pestering me, Jeanne-Conard? I gave you your letter, now leave me be. Ah, but that would not be the only letter you've written lately, would it? Perhaps you recall a certain letter to the Forum? The letter carried of a party of less than savory characters who attempted to kidnap Lady Laviva and delivered her to the Charlians, not to mention kill me, my manservant, and my good friend Old here, who you may have forgotten is currently an honored guest of House Forton. A letter drawn up and signed by none other than you, Nuncle. Do not presume to misunderstand us. We wish neither to your disgrace nor your death, at least not at our hands. In fact, we wish very little from you. Not, you might say, in the sense that you are never to again to use your influence to hamper our efforts at spreading Charlian astrology here in Ishgard. Involve yourself no more in the affairs of me or my guests, and your secret remains safe. I will even forgive you for trying to have me murdered, if That is, you give me your word. It's not as if you left me any choice. You have my word, but know that silencing me will not make your nonsense any more accepted in the vault. There are others who will see you fall, others who care little whether or not I speak my piece. We're very full aware of the peaks we have left to scale. However, we shall not let that discourage us. I have shown a path that I altogether plan on walking, and the stars shall guide my way. The stars foretell many things, my dear, and not even the best readers can see them all. Do not forget this. Let's push him down the stairs. So we've silenced him, but to hear him tell it, he was the least of our worries. Whew. The stars and our faults. Alright, let's open that box. Do I have cool stuff? Do I get to look pretty? No. Alright. Well then. We will continue from here next time. For now, thank you so much for watching. I had fun. I'm so happy to be in Heavensward. And I'm very excited to actually start the Heavensward quest. But, like, I just gotta finish up that last job quest. I think that's the last job quest for a while. I'll have to double check on that. At least until we get to, like, level 55-ish? I don't know. It's usually every 5 levels that you have to do some shenanigans here. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to thank Designs and whoever that Melon Potato was. I believe they were Jason in the chat. Maron Pan, I believe was the name. But I see through that. She's melon bread.